When is the best time to sell my home? I get that question a lot, and obviously what's meant is, what time of year is best to bring the most money for my home? That's what this video is about, and the answer might surprise you. That video's coming right up. Welcome. I'm glad you're back. If this is your first time visiting, my name is Andy Elliott. I work with DeSelms Real Estate here in Williamson County, Tennessee, and we serve the Nashville area. Remember to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified of videos as they come along. So let's talk about the seasons and selling homes. Supply and demand has a great effect on the housing market, and conventional wisdom says springtime is the best time to sell a home. And to be honest, it can feel like that. Springtime brings flowers, renewed hope, plenty of buyers to the market, and sometimes there can be a chaotic, almost auction-like quality to the activity in the springtime. But if you're wanting to sell at a maximum, springtime also brings something you absolutely do not want, and that's competition, and lots of it. Sometimes that competition can drain buyers away from the home you're trying to sell. I'm going to assume one major point here. When the time comes for you to sell, you're willing to price your home correctly for your market. Every year, sales do increase during the spring and summer, and they slow down during the winter. This is common knowledge, with January usually being the slowest of months. Matter of fact, February and March brings a 34% increase in sales volume and a 3% increase in price over the previous season. But what does this really mean? It means home sales slowed down for the winter. And you can account for the 34% jump in the significant slowdown over the winter months. Imagine you're driving along at 70 miles an hour for 30 minutes, then you drop your speed to 40 miles an hour for 10, then you punch it back to 70. For a minute or two, it's going to feel like you're flying, when in fact, all you've done is you've gotten back to your original speed. And the 3% increase? You can account for the 3% increase by looking at any trend line with increasing prices over time. How long have home prices been going up now? The further you go into the future, the higher home prices tend to be. What people are asking about is what's the pace. This isn't rocket science, though a lot of people are going to try to make you think it is. Here's a test. Do you think the summer months will bring higher prices? Probably. So, is spring the answer to when is the best time to sell my home? Not necessarily. Consider this. Way too many agents and sellers think that the holidays are a poor time to be on the market. Family visits and vacations complicate life a little bit. The days are full of shopping and parties, and on and on and on and on. And frankly, I think it's an excuse because nobody wants to work during the holidays, and that's okay. But think about this for a second. What kind of buyer is going to brave the cold weather, the short days, and the hectic holiday schedule to go view homes? Serious buyers, that's who. Very few looky-loos window shop much after October. They're usually at home watching HGTV, drinking hot chocolate instead of kicking you out of the house. One word of caution though, there's a few days before Christmas when the families are all together and they like to go look at houses just in case they want to move to your area, so be a little bit on the watch for that. So what do the holidays give you? They give you what I like to call a purified market. They give you buyers that are motivated to buy, people that are out and about despite Thanksgiving and Christmas, plus, as I mentioned before, a lot of sellers take their homes off the market during the holidays, dropping the inventory levels even lower. So, you not only have a higher percentage of serious buyers, you've got less competition to deal with. Remember we were talking about supply and demand earlier? Instead of having 10 homes that offer close to what yours has, the buyer may now have only 2 or 3 or 5 to choose from. That makes saying yes to yours much easier. So let me summarize this way. We've touched on the spring is best theory, and we've touched on the holiday season is best theory. What about the summer and the fall? In terms of buyer and seller abundance in the spring and buyer and seller scarcity during the holiday season, well, the summer and fall are kind of in the middle. So what does this mean? Regardless of the season, I've said it before and I'll say it again, you have to have your home priced correctly or none of this is going to work. Getting top dollar for your home is sort of a Goldilocks thing. Not too hot, not too cold, not too high, not too low, but just right. And what's just right, you ask? Find a realtor you trust and trust them. They'll tell you what just right is. This is not a commercial. I'm just telling you where the answers are. So here's the bottom line. Any home that's priced right will sell. Any home priced correctly with less competition will sell faster and for more money. So, when is the best time to sell your home? This is the cool part. When you price your home right, the best time is any time you want. I hope this video has been helpful. This has been a tough one to put together. Remember to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified of new videos as they come along. Give me a like and leave a comment, will you? Talk to you soon.